Morning, good people. This is Lee Craft, the host of The What Is Saturday Morning for the Children. The other day, my nephew asked me, Uncle Andrew, what's up, nephew? Uncle Andrew, can you help me prepare for my job interview? Yeah, I help you prepare for your job interview, nephew. What you got, nephew? Uncle Andrew, I don't know what they're going to ask me. I don't know what they're going to say, but I don't know what I'm going to say. Nephew, you already confused. You need a lot of help. Okay, you need to stop playing, Uncle Andrew. But before we get started, if you have any comments or concerns, please email me at leecraftwhatis@gmail.com or go to Anchor, Spotify, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Threads, or Instagram. Look for the animated black man with a white beard, smiling and profiling, and finally, y'all trying to size me up. I said, nephew, when you go on your job interview, nephew, they're going to ask you a lot of strange questions, nephew. What kind of question, Uncle Andrew? You got to be ready for anything. Well, okay, let's practice. Nephew, what if they ask you, what would you do if you see a cat in the middle of the road while you're driving? I would say, he better see how many lives you got left. I said, what? He better count his lives, Uncle Andrew. I don't think he going to make it. I said, nephew, that's a good response, nephew, because you got to be ready for anything. You know what I'm saying? So these are some of the questions they might ask you, nephew. How do you deal with adversity? What do you mean deal with adversity, Uncle Andrew? Give me an example. Well, I'll tell you what, a good example, nephew. When your dad asks you to do something and you don't do it, you sure ain't lying, Uncle Andrew. That's some adversity. Nephew, what you do? So what you do, nephew? How do you deal with it, nephew? Well, what I do, Uncle Andrew, I analyze the situation and I said, Daddy, you sure you asked me to do that? What? Yeah, Uncle Andrew. I try to play mind game, Uncle Andrew. I be listening to you, Uncle Andrew. You be using that psychology. It's okay. Did it work, nephew? No, it ain't work, Uncle Andrew. You see my face kind of bruised on one side. What? What do you do? If you don't know, I'm gonna tell you tomorrow. Look at people. Look, my nephew. You know what I'm saying, about him being young and everything. So you got to prepare them for those questions, because those questions, sometimes they don't answer them the way they think they should be answered. People will block your opportunity. And that's why I'm telling my nephew, that it's not all about the answer to the question. It's really all about you. They're trying to see what you really like. Now, I told my nephew, if you don't know something, don't make up something. So I said, nephew, now I'm gonna give you some situations, nephew. You tell me what you would do, right? Yeah, I got you. Remember, nephew, if you don't know something or you haven't did a certain thing, don't make up something. You sure, Uncle Andrew, I need to give him a good answer? No. Just say I haven't done that yet. I haven't crossed that path yet with that. It's just keep everything simple, because like I said, you still young. So we start making up something, nephew, you're going to make up the wrong thing, and it's not going to add up. So it's all about like math. 1 + 1 is 15, right? Uncle Andrew, I don't think 1 + 1 is 15, Uncle Andrew. I think it's more like 12, ain't it? But look, my nephew, like he said, Uncle Andrew, I get what you're saying, Uncle Andrew, and you're exactly right, Uncle Andrew. If I don't know something, Uncle Andrew, just say I don't know, I haven't dealt with that. So, nephew, I said, honesty is very important. Now, a lot of people want to say sometimes you just gotta fake it till you make it. Sometimes you can't fake, nephew. You fake being dishonest, it's gonna show, because even a lie gotta add it to something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got it. So again, I'm ready. Give me some. I said, nephew, what would you do if you saw an employee stealing? Well, Uncle Andrew, if I saw them stealing, it depends. If they saw me see them stealing, I would. If they saw me, I'd probably try to turn away real quick, like this. But if they didn't see me, I don't know, Uncle Andrew, I would probably do, Uncle Andrew, what you talking about, Uncle Andrew? Do that belong to you? Do that belong to you, sir? That's what I would do. I try to correct it myself first before I go tell management. I said, really? Yeah. But nephew, I said, what if they're stealing from you? Huh? That's different, Uncle Andrew. I gotta say, leave my stuff alone. I know you do. Look, nephew, this is the thing, nephew. So when they ask you about if you see somebody stealing, they want you to report it. And you should report it, because, like I said, theft is something that they steal from somebody else. They eventually come. You could probably be in the next line of for being next for somebody stealing from you. You know, he's okay. I ain't never thought about that. But yeah, that's the thing, nephew. See, as long as it don't affect us, sometimes we cool with that. Then people don't let people get inside your head and say by snitching. You snitch on somebody. No, if you had a workplace nephew, see somebody doing something they shouldn't be doing, nephew, that's not snitching. That's your responsibility. You know, and don't let people snitching and snitches get stitches. Now, forget that. Just do the right thing. Now, nephew, question number 2. What would you do if you had a coworker that needed help with an assignment and you haven't finished yours yet? Well, what I would do, Uncle Andrew, if I know that I'm a good worker and stuff, I can finish mine in a timely manner, I would help my coworker out, you know, so they can show them what I've learned, so they can get through also. Good answer. And it's a truthful answer. And that's what people love, helping your coworker out, because there'll come a time you might know something, the coworker will do the same exact thing for you. You get it? But be mindful, no matter what you're going through, I can guarantee you one thing, that it's going to be okay as long as you make God a part of your life. That's the what if guarantee. What if you add God to your diet? I guarantee you, all your interviews are going to be fine. Now, nephew, I said, nephew. Now, last question, nephew. What do you see yourself in 5 years? Well, I see myself in 5 years out of college, and I see myself probably running this facility right here, because I think this is going to be a job for me to stay here. I see longevity here, and I think I can make a lot of things better. Good answer, nephew. Good answer. Because people want to hear you say that you enjoy where you're working at, and they want you you see yourself being one of the leadership roles. You got it? Yeah. But I said, nephew, I got one more question for you, nephew. Uncle Andrew, is this gonna be a tough one? All of them tough, nephew. All of them, they're easy, but it's a tough question because you're trying to figure out, you're trying to find the right words to say. All you gotta do is just say the truth, and let it flow. Nephew, if you had a chance to hire family, and you know that the family that you're hiring is kind of lazy, what would you do? Uncle Andrew, I might tell my daddy they didn't get hired. I don't know, Uncle Andrew. I crossed that bridge when I crossed that bridge, Uncle Andrew, because, like I said, because that could be me, Uncle Andrew. What you always told me, that could be me. And hopefully, even though they're lazy right here, Uncle Andrew, by the time I help them get a job, they'll change. And so, because the things they do are going to affect me. Now you said something. You know, explain to them, hey, that's imperative you come in and handle your business. I know what you're doing out here. You know, I know you're lazy. But please don't do me like that. I'm going to give you this opportunity. You know what I'm saying? So, nephew, you got anything else for me? Uncle Andrew, I want to tell you, thank you, Uncle Andrew, for going through some of these things with me about the interview process. I know you didn't go into too much because you just kept it simple. And that's what I love about you, Uncle Andrew. You keep it simple and straight to the point, Uncle Andrew. Nephew, that's where it's supposed to be, nephew. Why I got to tell you you got to do this, do that, and you don't need to do all that. You know what I'm saying? 1 + 1 is 2. You don't need to go around the world and just keep it simple. And just breathe. When you find yourself that don't feel like that question, somebody got you kind of confused, take a deep breath and then answer the question. So then they got to do, no, I'm good. I'm good, Uncle Andrew. You sure? Yeah. Uncle Andrew, I love you, Uncle Andrew. And Uncle Andrew love you too. That it? Yeah, Uncle Andrew. So good people, talk to your children. Help your children, guide them along the way. Some teachable moments so they'll be better prepared to handle those certain situations that they're going to face in life. So with that being said, Lee Crab, this is my podcast. If you have any comments or concerns, please email me at leecraftwhatever@gmail.com. One band, one sound. Together, we got an opportunity to turn this whole world around. But in order to have a real conversation, you got to have real people. If you want to have that real conversation. Have a blessed day. And please find time and make time to tell God, thank you.